Oh man, it's time to sort you out. Hi my friend and welcome to the channel. I am Richard Genders and you are watching Genders Gaming. This is a channel dedicated to analog games. But today I'm actually not going to show you a game. Or I'm going to show you a game, I'm just not going to show you the game. Well, never mind. I'm going to show you how to organize Wingspan by using Folded Spaces Insert. Folded Spaces is a company that makes lightweight and quite cost efficiently inserts for board games. I've already showed you some of their inserts before. I've showed you Gloomhaven's inserts, I've showed you their inserts for Arkham Horror, the 3rd edition. But today I'm going to show you Wingspan's insert here. So I'm going to show you kind of how you sit it together, but also how it all fits in the box. So let's just have a look at this. So when you open up this neat little box, the first thing you will find is the assembly instructions. Now, these are not that hard to understand. You actually just follow it step by step. But it's a quite good idea to sort out the different sheets before you start. As you can see, you have sheet A1, A2, B, and C. And what I would do is that I would take these sheets and basically just put them out in front of me on the table. In that way, I easily know and can see which sheet belongs to which sheet. After that, it's pretty much just to follow the instructions on the paper. Once you have sorted out all the sheets on the table here, we're pretty much ready to go. But you do need to glue these trays. I use the Loctite super glue here, but you can use any glue you want to. I am not affiliated with these in any way, I just appreciate their glue, and that's it. But of course I do not want to glue directly on my nice little player mat here. So what I actually do is that I just use the lid from what I got from Folded Spaces. And I glue directly on to this little cardboard piece here. And then I start by going from step 1 all the way down to the last step. So if we take a look at the first step up here, we can see that tray 1A and 1B is actually built the same way. And we should start by sheet A1 and pop out the gray marked area on the sheet. Meaning that I should pop out these up here. And that's simply done by, well, you have popped out things before, haven't you? I mean, if you're into board games, you are probably pretty used of popping out things of sheets like this. But this is a little bit softer than what you're used to from cardboard, for example. So now we have the first pieces that we actually are going to put together to form the first tray. So now we have our pieces placed out on the table. And I have actually gone through these instructions already. Because it's a good thing for you to dry build it before you start to glue. So you see that you have the right idea of how this is actually put together. Because as you might understand, if you first glue and put it together and you get it wrong, well, it's going to be quite hard for you to redo it afterwards. So what we need to do now is to start to glue the box together. What I will do here is I will push these pieces in here, and then I will glue on where the glue will stick. So I will simply glue right here, 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 and here. Well, I think you get the idea by now. It's basically in where the pieces will be put together, but also on these ones up here, because that's the ones that will connect to the sides. Once we have put the glue on, we simply push the pieces up and push them together. Like this. So now we have our first little tray. It's not that hard, is it? Just make sure that all the pieces are put together firmly here. And once this is dried up, they're actually quite sturdy and they take a lot of punches. So I have made 2 little trays here, and these are done, these are ready, and it took me like minutes to do these. They are quite fast built. And like I told you, once the glue have dried, They are quite sturdy, they're quite tough, and they weigh nothing. I mean, it's like air. So this is pretty much the way that I'm going to keep on building them. I'm going to take a look at my little sheet here, look at the gray area to see what I need to pop it out, and then I dry build it on the table, put out the glue once it's on the table, and simply just click the pieces together. It is recommended to dry build it first before you start gluing. I mean, I tell you about it now and I say it, you do not need to do it. I'm not gonna force you, nobody's gonna get mad at you. But from experience, it might be a good idea because sometimes you mess up. So I'm simply gonna keep on doing this now, popping out these little boxes and gluing them together. And I'm thinking that maybe you do not need to see every tray that I build, because let's face this, it's not that hard. I mean, you are gonna do that. After you have put together one tray, you basically get the idea here. So I'm gonna put you on fast forward. So I have put all the little boxes together here, and really this takes no time at all. Of course, it depends on the size of the game as well. I mean, when I glued together the insert for Gloomhaven, that took me quite some time. But still not that much time, maybe an hour? This here took me 20 minutes, and I have been filming at the same time. So really no time at all. And when the glue has dried, like I told you before, these are quite sturdy and they do take a lot of punches here. The only thing you need to have in mind when you put them together is that, well, there is a little thin piece of, I don't know what it is, but maybe like a plastic on the side here. So when you push them together, for example, when you push this one in here, they might peel off. So just be a little bit careful when you push them in, so you don't push out the sides here and bend them. Other than that, I mean, the pieces fit really, really good. And you really just click them together. Once you have laid it out on the table in front of you, it's really just to put on the glue and then just click them together. And you're done. So now really the only thing left to do is to put this baby right here into these babies right here. And on the instructions, you can actually see what goes in which tray. So this gives you an easy way to sort your box out. So there you have it. That's how you quite easy and quite fast sort out Wingspan. Everything fits nicely in here. You have the player boards on top. You have the little, well, the rules and everything on top of that. And then you simply just slide on the lid and everything fits in here. There are more room for cards in here. I mean expansions, but there is no more room for player boards. So I don't think you can fit everything in here. I mean, if you have another expansion, you probably won't fit it all in here, but you fit most of it in here. Also, sadly to say, you will not fit the plastic boxes anymore, of course. But then again, you kind of don't need this no more because you have the insert, you put that out on the board, and then you use that instead. So if you still want to use this, well, you will need to sort this one in a different location instead. But I think that everything fits quite nicely in here. I like that the eggs are sorted up, everything, and we have the dice in the die tower. That's why you can't see them here. So this is how you sort them up, by using the folded spaces insert. Now, like I told you, it might not look that sturdy, but they are quite sturdy. They're quite firm, and once you have gotten them together and the glue has dried, well, they can take a punch or two. They really can. And again, they are so lightweight. I mean, the box pretty much weighs the same thing as it did before. There's really no difference here, which I put a lot of value in. I mean, if you have a lot of games on your shelves, weight is kind of important. So there you have it, people. That is how you use folded spaces insert to sort out Wingspan. There will be links down in the description here where you find the inserts and where you find everything. Also links to Wingspan. I've done a video on how you play Wingspan as well if you want to watch that before you get into the inserts. And if you are looking for inserts, you probably know about the game already, so never mind. But if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please throw in a comment there for me. Tell me what you think about the insert. Do you like it? Do you check it out? Is there any other insert that you like instead of folded spaces? Like I told you, I am quite a big fan of folded spaces. I like them a lot. But that was the video, people. And until next time, please take care of each other. Please keep on spreading that board gaming love I know you all have. Peace out.